っていうのか。なんか、
All right,
なんやっ
come
け。
and get some.
何を取るのかな。どう取るの。そうなのかな。なんかいる。なんか大地。はあ、こいつあれだ。捕まってるだけなんだ。
Blade and spear, shield and stone. To arms, they come. They come, they're up, they. Oh, a Paxotel. A terrible wonder, even for one who has seen many wonders. If each kind walk yes a foreigner, then surely the wheel of the world is set to turn again. Perhaps it will grind me at last. Pain now outweighs peace in the measure of my days. God murderer. The traveler tried once. She came upon me at first light, when the dew had not yet fallen from the grass. A carpenter, and daughter of a carpenter who was a carpenter's son. The branches took her at once. I wonder if her soul is still clenched within her fair hand. How came I to this wretched state? Its eyes reached the question before its tongue left home or hearth. The tumbling ruin beneath its tender paths was once a fortification, an encircling bulwark to the greatest conurbation ever brought forth on Asia's soil. Such faith we put in its solidity. Merchant and marshal, peasant and prince, their souls kneeled at the altar of within and without. But a wall is a false god, built to crumble. The only thing a wall ever truly divines is a fool from his wisdom. The rifts open swiftly. They split the bulwark stone as a hot needle kisses the onion skin of a boil. poured through. On, yes, the final calamity. Their numbers endless. They rushed upon us like a river in flood. The end began. For 40 days, we fought them on these steps. The soldiers fell first, then the officers, then they called upon the priests. We knew the children would be next. And so, we flung our very bodies into the breach. Some were torn apart like green shoots in the glutton's teeth. Others were swallowed whole and vanished from the sphere. I stuck, anguished cork in a malign bottle. It seethes around me. It waits to disgorge its grotesqueness once more upon Yesha's scalded skin. Please, Baxter, wanderer, it who would do right. We lay there are no strangers to the last voyage. Destroy the knot.
이거는
Crap.
이렇게 죽었고
I can't carry any more of that.
やったで。やった。
Yeah.
やったやった。やっぱり5000円で。助かったか？助かった？いいのか？
Am I? Is this real?
うん。
Or has insensate madness claimed me? Paxeltech. I have not tasted air unmixed with the foul humors of the tango in an
助かっ
age's
た。よかった
age.
ね。
Nor
うん。
did I dream that I ever might again, much less feel the soft touch of
うん。
soil beneath my hooves, or the kiss of the wind on my free fur. Faithless, faithless have I been, and yet Paxeltech came, with war in its right hand, and temperance in its left. The Paxeltech came, and I am saved. Two-handed warrior. It has my allegiance, whatever may come. Paxeltech have a gift for death, this much is true, but they are not all destroyers. Perhaps if it fights with us, perhaps the root may yet be crushed under the wheel of time. Take this, though it be a relic of Wheelamer, stewards of death. Wield it in defense of life.
なんかもらった。何これ。
No thanks is needed, for I owe it a debt unpayable. I think I shall linger here a while yet. Many are those who fell on these blood-soaked steps. No, some are now naught but bones. They each deserve the funerary rites of royalty. These I shall endeavor to complete with whatever time is left to me. If its road should ever wind this way again, grace me with a visit. There are yet tales of Geisha I might tell it, if it cares to hear them shared. On the contrary, it has been ages since I felt so very much alive. Let us first be properly introduced. Once I was called Lith, foremost of the Lamir, High Priest of the Dead. Oh, I gloried in that title. Would that I had known the irony. A funerary priest of the deathless, the highborn, one who wraps the powerful in glory, and a Muslim who seals the secrets of the eternal Empress with sweet seed oil and with night sap. We guarded the flesh of the great and sought their resurrection among these trusted sacred band. I was the utmost. I relish the favor of her permanence. More fool I. For many epochs, the Highborn did not fear the flow of time, for the fruit of the Thane tree kept it at bay. But there are other ways to die. Misadventure. The Eternal Empress dreamed of defeating this final terminus. If life could be taken, could it not be given back? The flesh was preserved against that question's answer. This was the province of the Lamir. But let us start at the beginning. Much would I have it know. And to know all, it must know what is first. Would it hear the history of the Pan? In the time before time, the Pan lived in the place that was. It is said that there came a great plague that ravaged the land so that the fields were seeded only with the bones of the dead and yielded only the cries of the bereft. With his flock drowning in woe, the leader of the Pan held forth a great decree. 100 ships were built to hold 10,000 souls, with their god of many faces cutting the waves before them. The Pan that were ventured across the Vilmarza, the dark sea, through the long night. The Vaughnts prayed and the Red Widows wept, for no one knew if the dark sea had a far shore. 100 days lit the 100 ships, and 100 knights drew their swaddling across them too. But on the 101st day, as the Red Widow in the foremost ship bowed her horns to the god of many faces, a bird singing, "Glory to the Pan, for they have reached the king." Yesha rose like the dawn before them, unseen, untamed, the king who was, him known to the Pan as Kolket the War-Handed. Later, Kolket the Woe-Begone. And at last, quick of blade was he in his youth, a fierce, but the exploits of youth brought Kolket no fate offered a choice. Kolket hesitated no more in pilgrimage. He sailed from the place that was, with he passed in peace. Before the crossing's end, there are yet corners of the time before which we have not examined. Return to me any time, that we might peer into them.
はい。9。さっきのが何これじゃ。なんかいっぱいあるんだけどね。大丈夫これ。指輪がたくさんあるんですが、見つけられないんじゃない？大丈夫これ。スタミナの最大値。10%。指輪いっぱいあるけど。10%。味方に、神のこと。6%。